We're here at the Retail Show Australia inaugural conference in 2025, and I'm here with Phil Prosser, who's one of our expert speakers who we had on stage today. Phil, wonderful to meet you. How are you?
Awesome. Been a great event.
It has been great. I think, you've been such a one of those high caliber speakers that people have been really engaged to. They've come along to try and learn how to improve their business. Tell us about your business, Feedback ASP.
We're all about creating growth and turning feedback into growth so that people can actually identify with their customers and understand more about what they want, why they want it, and what they can do to improve it.
Great. Well, it sounds like that old analogy. If you can measure it, you can improve it.
Exactly. Yeah. What gets measured gets done.
Yeah, love it. So tell us about the core messages of your presentation today, Phil.
Core message is the future of CX and customer experience is about advocacy.
Oh.
Satisfaction is not good enough.
Yeah.
You've got to go further. You've got to have advocates that are proactively encouraging others. And the rules now is a really active advocate will actually tell 9 other people.
Yeah.
But if you get a negative, they'll tell 16.
Wow.
So you've got to win.
Yeah.
You cannot afford to lose, because what's happened is customer expectations have rocketed. Good is not good enough.
No, it's so true. The expectation just keeps getting higher and higher, and it doesn't seem like people are prepared to pay for it. So expect it as a norm.
Oh, absolutely. They expect it because they want to be valued as a customer. They want to be appreciated, and they want to see that they are getting more for their dollar.
Yeah.
It's not just show up. I've been I'm here. It's not enough.
Yeah, it's true. I think, and that's a big challenge in its own right. But how do you get a consumer or a customer who's coming to store to actually then get them to create some feedback or actually engage with you for feedback? Because the old customer survey piece is always a hit and miss. How do you normally get companies to incentivize their customers to provide the feedback?
I think that in the sort of a lot of situations now, people have been providing boring, non-engaging feedback, and they've actually done it for the purposes of asking questions and trying to get more, if you like, insights, but they haven't actually been doing it to understand what customers want and what they like or what they don't. So the problem has been boring and, if you like, non-engaging communication. Whereas what we do is we do it in such a way that the customer can choose to video themselves, talk, or they can type. But they're doing it in a personalized manner.
Lovely.
They get to choose what they do when they want, and it's all about them, not a research pattern that's trying to nail a whole lot of questions. It's get to the point.
Yeah, it sounds great. Well, these days, there's also the customer can be an in-store customer, in person, or they're actually an online customer. I'm assuming that their level of user engagement or customer engagement is going to vary across different channels.
Yes, it does, but it varies against customer journeys, depending on where they are in their journey, whether they are, say, a new customer, a long-term customer, how they actually feel about it and what they've actually, if you like, contributed. So if they've actually put a lot of effort into something, they want a lot more out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's like any relationship, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely, and the thing is that what you do comes back to what you appreciate.
Yeah.
If you don't appreciate what someone's doing, and to your point, you've got to give them a prize draw that's worth their time and money.
Yeah.
If they are being asked to do one of these ridiculous 5-10 minute surveys, you've lost them.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
They don't see the value in it for them.
They don't see the value. Whereas my view is this: it's got to be 3 minutes. It's got to be worth at least $2,000 to actually get me in to even want to get in the game.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I'll do 3 minutes for $2,000. Well, Phil, let's talk about the show. We were talking earlier off camera about the value of the speakers and for the audience to really learn from experts like yourself. What's been your key takeaways, and what's your feeling about the Retail Show Australia for its first inaugural event?
I think the way the speakers were set up was very good. So it was something that you weren't contrasting, as in sort of conflicting across the things. It was flowing, and the thing that was flowing. I think it's seeing the what I call multi-channel and multi-structural perspectives. So you were able to see completely different strategies in place rather than a whole lot of similar type things. So we're all quite complementary. And,
I agree. Yeah.
and just seeing how, say, store layouts and how the consumer buying patterns, and I think to me it gives you a broader perspective.
Yeah.
I think that to me what I got out of it was seeing more integration rather than separation.
Yeah, really well said, Phil. I think it's a lot more engaging than just an exhibition. It's actually a true educational conference plus an exhibition.
Absolutely. And I think that the variety of speakers, I think actually stimulates a whole lot of ideas. Like the guy that did the ticketing system. Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And then there's so many things that I think we kind of see in the background, but we don't see where the purpose lies. And things like the sustainability side of things. I mean, how much time does that ever get really spoken about? Really?
Oh, and retail is a very complex industry these days. It's challenging. It's got a whole range of, if you like, tentacles into the community. And, over the last few days, there's been a lot covered and a lot of great speakers sharing some wisdom. Yeah.
And that lady from the engagement group, really sort of, I think, was able to structure how they can actually go about assisting them improve, making performance something that's actually a pleasure rather than a pain.
Well, congratulations, Phil. I think it was a wonderful presentation. That feedback point, as you mentioned, is so critical for companies to not only survive, but also to grow and really become more embedded with their customers, with those relationships.
Yes, it's actually a lead indicator for growth. Because if you are progressing down that track, you're on a growth journey, right? But if you are not, you're going backwards.
Yeah, fantastic. Great way to sum up. Thanks again, Phil. Well, I'm sure we're looking forward to seeing you again next year.
Absolutely.
Great.
Should be. Thank you.